Yo!
What's up, guys? This is Angel of Death, and I am back again with another episode of Minecraft on Xbox One. Today, I'll be giving y'all a tour of my favorite house in my town. Yes, I've made a couple of houses, but the reason why this one is so special to me is because this is a very close replica of the house I grew up in until I moved out at the age of 18. Honestly, I had lots of fun making this house. It just brought a lot of old memories back. This is the outside part of the house. This is exactly what it looks like if you were really standing on the street. You walk in, there's a little receiving area. Of course, we don't have the water fountains right here, but we do have some couches lined up. You know, if people just want to come and relax and sit down, they can do that. Right across from the room, we have our dining area. Right here, and we have a bar over here. This would be the kitchen. We have a kitchen. I remember when we always used to have a lot of people over. You know, everybody would sit down, all our family and friends would just gather together and just have a good time. Our house used to be the party house. It used to be, you know, the place where all our family and friends came to. You know, we had our stove over here this way and our sink. You know, my mom had something very similar to this to put her dishes on, but it wasn't hanging off the wall. It was actually down here. And over here this way we had our refrigerator. This, I made it as best as I can because our trash can actually was built into the wall where you could actually slide it out, but I couldn't make it that way on here. So I just made it right here where you could, you know, maybe throw some trash away right there. This refrigerator, as I showed y'all in the last episode, is the same thing. Okay, over here, I really stepped my game up with this house because I was really trying to make it as realistic as possible. So this is where I learned how to make a light mechanism. Right here I have glowstone, but in most of the rooms in the living room I have the redstone lamps. The problem here is that there is a glitch within the game, and when I turn it on or off, some of the parts of the floor won't react to it and stay the same. Like right here I decided not to put no redstone lamps either. I just did the same trick with the carpet and the glowstone in the bottom so it can light up the room, and put those two lamps right there, because we did used to have two lamps in each corner of the room like that. But they didn't necessarily look that way. They were black with the white top on it. And we had our couches and we had a TV on this side of the room. And we did have bookshelves, but they weren't necessarily stacked with books like these are right here. This is the living room, guys. This is the light mechanism I have here in the dining room. This one works pretty well. It doesn't always glitch bad, but sometimes it does. You might see it in the bedrooms over here. Okay, so first we are going to go into what is still my mom's room. You walk in, her light switch is on the left side right here. I guess the light didn't glitch this time, but it has before. Her TV was right there, her bed, and this is her closet, I'm sorry. And this is as close as I could get, you know, to, you know, storage of clothes in a closet. I couldn't really put a pole on there and actually hang some clothes on there on this game, but that's fair enough. I like it. Over here is my mom's personal restroom. Right here, I made it restroom light. Here we go. I made it to where you have a restroom light and a bathtub light right here. It's pretty cool. And this is one of my first inventions right here that I started off when I started off doing this house. What you do, you turn on the switch and the water comes out. I think it is pretty cool. Take a shower, take a bath. You know, if that's not enough, you want to fill it up with more, and you can. Sometimes I put more water here just so I can even it out and it'll look better that way. Anyway, you turn it off, the water cuts off. It's pretty cool. This is our makeshift toilet. Sit down, handle your business, and flush it. And our sink. We don't have mirrors on this game, so I just put glass right there. That's the best I could do. We did have a mirror right there. Well, my mom did in her restroom. Okay, we turn the lights back off. And this would be my mom's room. I miss my mom. I miss my family. Every single one of them. My mom used to love flowers. She is a flower type of girl. She always had flowers all over the place. And right across from her room was my room. My room was pink, of course. I've always been a big fan of pink for some reason. Ever since I was a little girl, I always liked pink. Pink everything. Up until this day, everything I get is pink. My bed used to lay right there. I had a small couch, similar to this one, right across from my TV in my bedroom when I used to stay there. And my closet was built in right here as well. I had a big poster board, but this wasn't really what my poster board was, of course. It was a religious poster. I don't remember exactly what it was. And this window back here, I had a very, very awesome view of the backyard. Okay, now let's go on ahead to the next room. Over here would be my brother's room. My brother's room was small. The largest bedrooms in the house was my mom's and mine. They were of equal size, except my mom had a built-in restroom in it. My brother had his bed right there. He was into ninja type stuff, so I really thought this was perfect for this room. His closet was here as well. They're pretty much all the same. You got a light in here. Let me see about this glitch. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. The lights are off, but part of the floor will stay lit. And if you turn it back on, the bottom part will be as if it has no light. But all you have to do is hit it with something. It can be a chicken, it can be anything. You know, and it'll fix back up. Let's see. And then this corner over here. I really hope they patch that up soon. Let me out. Right across from my brother's room is this restroom. Restroom was blue. Here we go again. And we had our toilet right there and our sink. This is light for the shower. I really, really like how I made this shower look so pretty, white and glowy. I'm really proud of myself for making this. It is really, really close to what my actual house was. I mean, it's still my house. I can always go and visit, but I live in Louisiana now, and this house is a 12-hour drive from here in Texas. Okay, we already visited that. And over here we have our laundry room. My mom had a washer and a dryer. They weren't this big, but this is Minecraft, you know. They were Whirlpool, and my mom actually still has the same dryer and washer. But I do think they replaced the washer, I think. But it was still, my mom has always stuck to the brand of Whirlpool. So, let's get some cotton, and I'll show y'all how this works. Blue, green, yellow, white. You just toss it in. Toss in our shirts, because we're Minecraft people and everything we wear is square and it's wool, which is the same as cotton. So close it up, turn the button on, and there we go. It's washing. It actually looks like it's washing. And then we go over here to the Whirlpool dryer. We toss in our clothes. I have a little candle in there to help. See, and it's floating around, twirling all over the place like a usual dryer would. It's pretty cool. I think it looks pretty neat, you know, as far as Minecraft goes. And over here is the carport. My mom has, I don't know what she had back then, I don't remember, but nowadays, actually about 6 months ago, she had a Jeep. It wasn't really this color, it was like a little bit lighter green, but this was as close as I could get to it. I maybe you could actually get into it right here. Sit down, and you even have a rear view. Passenger. I wish there was a way you could actually put like a steering wheel in here. That would be pretty cool. Okay. Like I said, my mom was a flower type person. She had a whole bunch of roses in the front yard. And these 2 trees were growing. It was a pretty nice house. I'm not gonna lie, I miss it. I wish I could go back. But I'm happy to visit when I can. But one day, my dad got mad at my mother for some reason. I don't remember why it was. And he decided to cut all her roses off. My mom was so pissed, so mad that my dad did that to her. And that tree back there, it was an evergreen tree. I remember that tree would stay green for the whole year. Even during the winter, it would stay green. And it was really tall and really old. And once again, my dad got mad. For some reason, I don't know, there's something with my dad, but he just destroys stuff. He likes destroying stuff that he thinks are useless or are going bad, or, you know, sometimes he throws stuff away that doesn't really need to be thrown away. I remember the reason I put this here, this is the thing into my brother's room. I used to step up here and spy on my brother. Him and his friends would be there, and I would just be over here spying on him. And back here is my dad's shop and grill. This is another reason why everybody would come to our house, is because, I mean, our house was big and we had a huge grill, almost like this one, except well, I forgot to make it seem like it's actually a grill right there. Oh, I turned the fire off. Okay, yeah, we used to grill a lot of food. We used to have a little table right here, you know, for when the food was ready, we put it in, and then my dad would call my mom to come get the food. We'll put it in the big table in there, and everybody would start eating. And then over here was my dad's shop. This is where he would work on stuff. He had tons and tons of tools for everything. He did body shop, and he did mechanics as well. He would keep some tools right there in the front and some tools over here. This has a hole, mainly so you could see under the vehicle, work on it, you know, do what you need to do. and then boom. And when you're done, the truck drives off and you close these so the kids won't fall down. And in here, he has a restroom. Where's the light switch? In here, oops. In here, he would keep his most expensive tools so he would be able to lock them. He would have, I don't know what they were called, but they were just big, humongous machines. I don't know what they did. His toilet right there and a sink, hot water, cold water. Doesn't really work, but makeshift. Yeah, I remember my dad also used to bring his friends over. They used to gather like any type of chair. They did have some little chairs that looked kind of like this, not wooden but steel, but they were like, you know, just little chairs. And my dad brought his friends over and they would spend the night over here drinking. I remember my mom would get mad because his friends were over on the weekends, but hey, now that I'm grown, everybody needs a little, you know, me time. Spend time with their friends and stuff. My dad was always into animals. He always had a lot of chickens. He also liked to go to rooster fights and stuff. He did win money off of it as well. He made something that looks very similar to this. It was made out of wood. And he had a little two-story thing right here for the chickens. And I was actually surprised to see that the chickens actually do go up there. I didn't really think they were. And here they had a little, like, I guess, comforting area my dad had built for them, like a little nest, so they could stay warm and lay their eggs and stuff. But that's not the case in Minecraft. Now they lay them all over the place. It's pretty cool because you could actually walk into it as well. Get out the door. I know you're trying to sneak out. Yeah, go ahead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, you're not. Okay, chicken, you're free. Anyway, this is about it. This is my house. I do plan on adding more to it because my dad always said he wanted to have, like, grow vegetables and plants, like as in fruits and stuff. Last time I went there, he was growing a banana tree. I didn't stay there long enough to actually try the bananas out. I don't know how long they take to actually grow, but my dad has always wanted to plant stuff. And now that I remember, there is a tree I missed out on putting right here. And another one right there. No wonder it looks so plain right there. Over here, we had a pool. I missed this pool. My dad covered it up after a couple of years. There was a hole right here, which is, my dad had this machine that you use to, like, suck up water out of a pool fast. And the little remaining water that you couldn't suck up, we would have to sweep it into this hole right here. And then literally take it out with a cup, I remember. But that hole ended up, like, cracking or something. And this part of the house was starting to crack. Like, you could see a crack, like, right there. So my dad covered it up. And then later I convinced my dad, why don't you just fix it? Why don't you just put more cement around it to keep it from, you know, cracking? And he did the same. I mean, he did what I told him to do. And he fixed it, and the pool was back up and running. It wasn't really that big of a pool. This is really what the size of it was. It was fun. I had a lot of fun growing up in this house. This door right here, I also made it glass because that's what we have at the house. We have a glass sliding door. I remember when I used to go in my room, my mom's bed used to be right here where the TV is, instead of being over here. And I would tell my mom to leave her door open, and I would leave my door open so that I would be able to see her through the door. I was just so used to my mom all the time. So this is it, guys. This is just a quick tour of what my house was. I mean, my parents still live there. My brother still lives there. My sister moved on to college to Alpine, Texas. And I'm over here in Louisiana. All of our family is separated all over the place. But oh well, that's life. I have my husband, I have my family here. And I'm pretty happy, to be honest. The only thing I miss is my family, that's it. But as far as, you know, the city people and how they are, I really don't miss that at all. This is my daughter's house, Lisa's. This is her creativeness, I guess. She is 7 years old. She doesn't play this game as much as her older sister does. My daughter, Lisa, is 7 years old, and my older daughter, Jacqueline, is 11 years old. She does get creative with this game. Look, this is the type of stuff my daughter does. She puts a whole bunch of item frames with random stuff on it. And that's what she does for light. At least she's getting somewhere. You know, this TV, I built it for her, but it was her idea. She told me how she wanted it and, you know, how to do it. I see she put a chicken in there. There wasn't a chicken in there before. But, you know, I still plan on adding more onto her house. I did make her doors. And over here is my daughter Jacqueline's house. Now she built this all on her own, all by herself. She has a furnace right there. It actually works. You can put some food in there and some, you know, fuel ingredient, and it'll cook for you. That's how people eat on Minecraft. She made this little table. It's pretty cool as well. This is her bedroom. Now this is her version of a TV. It's not as exaggerating as how I make them, you know, but at the same time it looks like the TV is built in. You know, she put her little buttons right there and the picture frame. Her bed, she says this is her toy box. I'm not sure what that is. And she called this her computer. I'm not sure if I could try to come up with a better idea for a computer for her. This is her living room. Okay, yeah, let me correct myself. I did make this fireplace for her. This is the only thing I made for her. She really liked the one I had made in my pink and white room on the underground. And she asked me to do this for her. And honestly, I think I did a better job with this one than I did with the other one. You know, look, the carpet, so creative. The colors are so pretty. What happened to your carpet right here, honey? Let me fix it for you. There we go. That's better. She got a whole bunch of books, and she, like I said, she's very creative. You know, she makes it seem like you can actually sit down at the sofa and read this book. Pretty chandeliers. She was the one that gave me ideas on how to make chandeliers, and then I just started incorporating my own ideas into it. But this was one of the original ideas that she came up with and that she showed me. When I first started playing this game, I really needed a lot of her help to do this. This is the stuff she be making. She likes portals and stuff. and Riverside City Park. That's for the next episode, guys. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's been a pretty long video already. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you do, please leave a like. Subscribe if you like to see more. You know, I do plan on making this town, you know, as big as can be. You know, I love playing this game. And to be honest, I don't think I'm going to stop playing it anytime soon. So, oh, and another thing, I just want to tell y'all, for those of y'all that don't like my Minecraft videos, you know, all I'm gonna say is if you can't say anything nice, please don't say anything at all. You know, I mainly do this for me. You know, I like to play Minecraft. I like recording videos, and that's just me, you know. And you know, I am thankful for the people that watch this, you know. But you know, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch my videos, you know. Some people don't like Minecraft in general. What the hell? These cows got mad cow disease or something. Anyway, some people don't like Minecraft in general, so, you know, leave it at that. I just don't appreciate rude comments. If you don't like my video, you know, just don't say nothing at all. You don't have to like it. You don't have to subscribe. That's cool. Anyways, I'll let y'all go, guys. I hope y'all have a nice day. You know, stay happy, stay peaceful, smile more, and live happy. That's all I'm trying to do. Y'all have a nice day. Bye-bye.